right, guys, I am back, and today we're going to try to film 6 videos. So we need to make ephemera for these little guys that are going in the journal. So we're just going to start crafting, and we're going to kind of just see where the video lands us. And I was thinking that these are just about perfect. So I'm going to make 6 out of these and cut them in half, really. So, yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. And they're not probably all going to be like the same height. I mean, they'll be off a little bit just because that's how we're rolling, I guess, today. Anyways, yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. I am. I had another busy week at work. I learned another load of stuff. One of the newest things I learned is how the programming really works with all of this stuff. And that was cool because I was able to like write a program, and I guess not all by myself, but like standing there and kind of just like watching it and come to fruition. Like, yeah. And this mat is dirty. All right, so let's make 6 of these. And I wanted to try something that I haven't tried before necessarily. As soon as I really just kind of gathered a stack and turned on the video. So you're going to be as surprised as I am by the time this is all said and done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this stuff and I'm just going to rip like a big piece off. And then we're just going to rip little sections at a time. Some call it collaging. Some don't really know what other word you would use for it exactly. And right this second I'm looking for my ruler, which I don't seem to have to hand. So who knows where that ended up? It's probably on the floor, if I had to guess. So yeah, so we're gonna do just a little bit of collaging. It's kind of just a way to fill in large areas. So yeah, I finally got done with Dad's taxes this week. Got them to the accountant, I don't know, it was like Tuesday, I think. And yeah, we might need another piece because I'm sure like I just don't have enough. Anyways, actually just gonna have to go this direction. Yeah, so I finished that up on Monday, or was it Tuesday? Must have been Tuesday night. So yeah, I finished that up, got them dropped off to the CPA. So now I have like some personal taxes to do. Oh, we're still using it though. And then I think the tax season is kind of over. So yeah, that's what's happening in my world. Yeah, so I believe you'll be seeing this Monday. So yeah, oh gosh darn it. I need to be more gentle, I think. I think that might be part of my problem. And like, I think it's stemming from all day at work. I have to be very, I don't want to say rough because I still have to be gentle with the parts, right? Because a lot of them are aluminum, but I think there's a strength you need there to be lifting all these heavy parts. And I think it's translating into my life as a little bit of a stronger force, if you will. And you know what? Normally I would probably like trim all that up, but I think it's part of the mystique here. So we'll save that little piece for, except for the floral tape, which is a video I filmed last week, which you won't see until probably the following week. But they were just sitting here, so I needed to kind of get rid of that off the desk. So yeah, yeah, so I think a lot of things these days. I think these journals are coming along pretty well, provided we can get the sticker off. So I think this week I'll just be really making ephemera. I'm going to kind of keep these videos this week a little shorter on time, so that I can get more filmed. And also, my little Grace is home this weekend for a little bit before I go to Florida. So yeah, I'm gonna get her nails done on tomorrow. I got my toes done last night. So yeah, to say I am excited would be a major understatement. And I was thinking, totally put some of our guys on here. The bigger guys that we hardly ever get to use. Maybe. If I still have some of the bigger kids. I just think these two are so stinking cute. And they would totally fit. I guess I don't know if we're going to use Tim Holtz the whole time, but I mean, as far as things go, it's pretty amazing. Yeah, most of his stuff is, right? I think I have another pack of these specific ones up in my little ephemera book. The glue is actually coming out nicely. That's a delightful change. I haven't touched anything since last Saturday. I like them. I like them a lot. Okay, we'll let that dry a minute. And then I think I'll ink all of them all at once. I just realized I had hot glue on my mat too. I'm telling you, I filmed last weekend, and then I was off running, and maybe I recorded on Sunday. Anyways, I can't remember. Life is just like one series of a whole lot of stuff going on. And I still have like shopping to do. I need to go buy a swimsuit. Yeah. Interesting times for me. I don't think I wore a swimsuit since, honestly, probably 2017 when we went on our cruise. That's probably the last time I had an actual swimsuit on my person's. And yeah, even when I went to the lake last year, I just wore shorts and a top. Yeah, Grace's cat wants into the back room, and it's like, no. No. Oh, that was not a smart idea, was it? I don't know why. Maybe it's the glue stick. Maybe it's just not warm enough. That could very well be. Because I was like, in the summer, I feel like I can get this stuff on the paper nicely. And maybe it's just because it's a temperature thing. We have been kind of keeping the temperature lower these days at our house just to keep costs down. So everything's just a tad bit colder, I guess. Looks like I'll have to glue some of those edges down. So yeah, I think this week at work should slow down. We had our audit, and we did good. They always find minor findings, right, with just about any audit that you do. Minors are good. It's room for improvement. If they were to find like major findings, then our certifications would be in jeopardy depending on what they found. But yeah, they didn't find anything major, so that's always a good thing. We can keep making airline parts. So, and just so you know, like that's like for like airline safety, that's like that's a must. Like they have to be, especially if they're government planes and stuff, they have to be most of the companies and suppliers all have to be AS 9100 certified. And it's a traceability thing, right? Like they have to be able to trace where the problem may have started. So yeah. So our certification has been renewed for 3 years, and then we have to do small audits every year, like where a company comes in, generally sponsored by a company or whatever, and an independent auditor to come in and make sure we are doing what we say we're doing and that there's traceability with our parts, down even to like the coolants and stuff that are used in the machinery. And like we have to change them out all the time. Like there's so many requirements that happen. So, which I think accountability is good. I know a lot of people, they're kind of gripe about it, but it's like, when I get onto an airplane, I would like to know the people whom had a hand in making it definitely like took what they were doing seriously. I can't speak to the actual like mechanics or anything like that. And I don't even know if I've even known like a pilot or or anything like that. But yeah, I can tell you from the manufacturer of airplane parts, I can tell you that like they take their job seriously, right? Because there's really only a couple of I don't want to say key players, but yeah, kind of like key players in the whole airline industry, as far as like one of the companies we deal with specifically is literally one of the largest suppliers in the United States. So yeah, that's kind of fun. And they're a company that does come in pretty regularly, like every 6 months, to make sure that we as one of their suppliers are doing what we say we do. So yeah, so then they were in the week before we had like the official AS 9100 audit. So yeah, it's just fascinating what really goes into manufacturing. I know some don't find that fascinating. They'd rather just not know where everything comes from, but not me. I'm going to be forever curious. All right, maybe it comes down to technique. Maybe that was the trick all along. It's not to put my fingers on it. Yes, it's definitely pretty interesting using scraps, isn't it? You're never quite sure how things are going to stick. I think we're doing just fine. Did I already use that one? I did. Let's see if we got another one in here. That's similar. No. Using, tell me something good. I'll just keep using these. These are pretty. I like them. Tell me something good that's going on in your life. I would really like to know. Things are just kind of settled back into normalcy, I guess, for me. Yeah, not really dating, going out with friends occasionally, but those of you that know me know I'm kind of a homebody, so yeah. I am putting a second layer of glue on these because I don't know how the washi glue would stick on these guys. So that's, I wouldn't normally do that, but since we're going straight onto like a flap of cardboard, I thought probably better to be safe than sorry. So when I have this book, plus I have a bunch of butterflies we can use. But I think I still have some larger people in here. And then again, maybe I don't. I haven't touched this book in a while. It's got, one of my cats got into my plants up on the top of the ledge there. Oh, here's some big guys. Are these too big? Oh, he's close, but I think we're gonna use him anyways. Anyways, she got up into the plant and knocked a bunch of dirt loose. Little silly girl. That guy's a sitting guy. Let's just pull them all out because I think we need 4 total more, I think. Yeah, it's amazing the stuff you don't touch for a while, huh? You forget you have it. So we could use him again. Sorry, I was just checking. It looked from, when I looked up, it looked like he might, oof. There's a dude. That's 3, so we need 1 more, preferably standing guy. We can use that guy. And we might have to cut their feet off, but yeah, it's okay. I promise there was nobody actually hurt in the making of these journals. Except for me. Last week I burnt myself. Again, with the video you'll probably see next week. Yeah, that was not fun. Alright. So... I think if I'm really careful, we'll only lose a little bit of his shoe. So I'm going to save all the inking till the very end with these guys. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have anything more to talk about. Like, nothing out of the ordinary happened this week. Just really still enjoying my job. Grace's banquet went really well. And she introduced a couple of people and on the big screen. I think maybe I'll leave his toes there. Seems like I just should. Anyways, I'll have to peel that off a wink. I think I'm just going to kind of tear this diagonally. Or maybe not. I don't know. We'll just do whatever. And then we'll fill in with these little bits here. And I'll probably will need another small section of that. Oh, shoot. That must be what it is I'm holding the other end of it. Not letting it kind of flow the way it needs to. Too much pressure. So far it seems to be sticking down pretty good. Oh, and Miss Lorna sent me over some more kits to play with. So that'll probably be the following week. we'll probably get to that because there's some super cute stuff. If you have not been to her shop, definitely go play in that shop because she's got some really cool like Easter stuff and springtime stuff coming up. Yeah, they're super cute. And some St. Patty's Day stuff. Super cute. I didn't want to do that. If I'm capping a glue, it should probably be this one, huh? Which I'm going to need in a couple seconds anyways, so, you know. Yeah, so, guess I better find something to talk about, huh? I'm looking forward to Grace's, like, I love that she's still, like, having fun with her thing, but I am looking forward to her being home. Yeah, I do miss that girl when she's gone. And I know everybody's like, oh, what are you going to do when she moves out? And my answer is always, I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm going to do when both of my kids leave, when they're done with school and fly the coop. I don't know. One day I'm like, oh, it'd be so nice to just like dance and clean in my underwear. But then other days I'm like, yeah, I don't want it that bad. I mean, I guess I haven't had the full experience yet of single life, right? Because I haven't actually lived alone yet. I have my kids. I mean, I've lived without a significant partner for a long time, but haven't actually like lived alone. So yeah, that ought to be interesting, huh? I don't know. Am I getting a little faster at building these? I have no idea. Goodness gracious. These are messy, aren't they? But they look really cool. I think we're going to do the ticket stub on these. I really want to finish that other journal I've been telling you guys all about. So that'll probably be, I think I said that last week, I think that'll be my next project we delve into as far as a project, but we'll probably do a couple of kind of like cleanup videos and, you know, just random makes through March. I don't even know when Easter is, but kind of wanted to make a spring Easter journal for a while, and Lorna's got some pretty cute stuff, so I think maybe we'll try an Easter one. Oh gosh, my fingers are so sticky. After this video I'm gonna have to go wash them. I'll put this little cutie on this one. And we have little cutouts. I just pop them in, then I can still pull them out after he's down. I just don't want his glue to dry. Maybe I have made an Easter one. I can't remember. Normally I'm pretty good about like remembering what journals I've made. But yeah, it's escaping my brain. That piece won't come off my fingers. That's funny. That's, like I said, I have sticky fingers. Okay, there we go. Now, before I get started, let's see if we have any on him. We do not, so we should be good. All right, and here's the last one. And I know we have 8 journals and only 6 of some things, but I think 2 of the journals, I'm gonna take some of the ephemera I already have made and kind of fill in there. So the 2 will be a little different, but I don't think anybody's gonna notice. I was like, where did my ruler go? Where did I put it? That's probably exactly where the other one is. Yeah, today after I film these, I'm gonna clean my house because, you know, we had, oh, that was something that was pretty significant. Like the last 2 or 3 weeks have been like not great temperatures in our state, at least northern part of the state. I can't speak to the rest of the state, but mostly because I don't watch the news and I don't watch other people's temperature, because I don't have time to do that. But I will say that it has been colder than cold here the last 2 weeks, and we're finally going to have another warm up. But, and like I was saying earlier, that's part of the, the freezing of the lines and freezing of the pump and all that jazz that I was dealing with. We are supposed to have a good warm up, so that'll lighten some spirits, I think. And then I forgot even why I was telling you that. It's going to take me a video or 2, I think, to really get it going. Get it all together. So, I don't know. Am I still tired? I don't know. I will say the further I get into menopause, the more my brain backfires. Yeah. Definitely lose my train of thought quicker. That's for darn sure. Oh, so I was talking about cleaning house because it's been a hot minute since I even swept and mopped my floors, and they're gross, and I don't like gross. So I did get my laundry started already this morning, so that was a step in the right direction, at least. You know, it's so weird. I remember when the kids were growing up and stuff, it would take me so long to do everybody's laundry every week, right? And now, I mean, obviously the kids take care of their own stuff. And I don't have a significant other to have to worry about putting his stuff in the washer, right? So yeah, 2 loads. And well, technically 4 if you count my sheets. But as far as clothes, because I don't know if some of you guys have worked in these kind of industries, you kind of have to have 2 changes of clothes a day. There's no really getting around that because it smells like a mechanic shop most days. And on the days it doesn't, it's just, being in a room, temperature controlled room with a bunch of boys who may or may not have showered the night before, which is so gross. But, I mean, that's the truth of the matter, is that not everybody has good hygiene in environments like that. Oh, I like these. They're kind of cute. I think we might spice them up a little bit with some of the ink too, like we did with the covers. Anyhow, Grace and I are going to go to church today too, together, and then we got to do some shopping. Like I said, I need a swimsuit. I thought it'd be fun. Not really. I'm really the girl that really just doesn't like to shop. Empty that too, because it's looking mighty full. Oh, that's going to take a off video. Video clean. Let's see what this one looks like in there. I just want to do a little bit like around the flowers. And kind of maybe even highlight some of that grunge cardboard, like torn cardboard look. I like it, I like it. Yeah, I kind of like that. Just gives it a tiny bit, right? Not being like overpowering. Kind of highlights where the corrugatedness it was. And it uses up scrap. What more could we ask for, right? Oh, you know what? I forgot. Last video we re-inked that thing, huh? I should probably check on that. I'm just gonna see if the black looked any good with it. Let's just see what the yeah, see how I was telling you it would probably stay on the top there. Yeah, so I'm gonna be very light and gentle with the ink. So what I'll end up doing off camera is I will take a paper towel and kind of work it back down in there. And it's walnut stain is what we did. So yeah, or maybe I guess I could tell you, I could just show you what I'm gonna do here. In case that happens to yours. Because now the next thing that's gonna happen is it's gonna gum up the pad. So I'll need to go get a new one soon. And then it'll put like gummy stuff all over your project. Like it just won't function properly. So I'm just gonna kind of wipe it in there. Seeing it's already starting to gum up. You can kind of see how it's pulling some of those fibers up. So, I mean, it happens. Like it's not really and maybe it is controllable. I don't know, but yeah. So for now, I'm just going to use this one for the rest of the video, and then in the next one, then we'll use some more of the walnut stain. These are cute. And they're still flat enough that they could be written on the back. Yeah, I guess when you're doing these things too, always make sure you got your other glue handy. My, I think these little boys turned out good. I don't know, I really like how that serrated edge really like pops on this one. I think it looks cute. And this one with the two little brothers. All right. Well, there those are, and that they will fit down in these little pockets here. Okay. Now, I think we should just do something simpler for the middle part here. And so I think I can probably, oh, I'm looking for my watch. Oh my goodness, I forgot to put it on. After I wash my hands, I'm gonna have to put them on. Okay, so I'm gonna put those in the journals, like in the covers, so we can work on that in a minute. And then, I actually think I'll call this one a video. And then in the next one, then we'll work on this one, and then we'll do a couple of small pieces for this, and then we'll make a big card for this, probably in the following video after that. So yeah, I will just talk to you soon. Bye guys.